1 minute and 20 seconds. Good morning. You may well ask, why are you wearing women's clothing today? Well, it's the pajamas. In other words, you put this pajamas on and you go to sleep. Well, I work at home. In other words, I make these little chit-chat videos off the cuff, unscripted, at home. And quite often, all you'd hear is my voice as I show videos like this. You see what I mean? And quite frankly, you're not really all that interested in what I wear. And I have a theory. I think clothing should be recognized for what they are. They cover the body. I think assigning sex to clothing is a little ridiculous. In other words, a designer should be able to make clothing, and the buyer should be able to buy whatever they want. If it happens to fit their sense of style, then they should be able to buy. There should be no such thing as women clothing or men clothing. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, what I want to talk to you about today, again, as I said, unscripted, off the cuff, is how to buy a Prius for under $5,000. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, first of all, Toyota has spent an awful lot of time and effort in building cars that last and last and last. The Prius, traditionally, will last for 300,000 miles. Unfortunately, what has happened is that a lot of people who buy Prius, they don't sell them as often as other cars. They keep them. So how do you buy a car for under $5,000? How do you buy a Prius for under $5,000? Well, first of all, what you want to do is you want to look for the Prius. And you do that by wording your search on your Google. You want to word it this way, okay? Prius Plug-in for under $5,000. Now, when you do that, the only thing you're going to get in your Google search are the older Prius, the 2013 to 2014 Prius. And then what happens, these cars will have 100,000 miles on them or more. Well, if the car is built for 300,000 miles, what difference does it make? But there are a couple of things I want to warn you about. First of all, you're not going to be able to find such a car at a new car dealership. And that's what I recommend. I recommend that people should buy used cars at new car dealerships. But you're not going to be able to find a car with 100,000 miles at a new car dealership. But you will find one at a used car dealership. Okay, first of all, what you want to do is to get the dealer's word recorded, if you have to, that the engine, transmission, and battery are all in good condition. Ask him outright. And with a Prius, as I said, it's good for 300,000 miles. If you buy one with 100,000 miles, you still got 200,000 miles left on that car, don't you? Well, as of this recording, gasoline prices are at $3.75 a gallon. So you see, it makes sense to drive a car where you get 50 miles to the gallon, 70 miles to the gallon, 260 miles to the gallon, 999 miles to the gallon. You see what I'm saying? You're not buying a car for show, just like working at home. You're buying the car for functionality, because you want to save some money in gasoline. Now, if you're really interested, what I will do, I will make a follow-up video and tell you the intricate parts about a Prius, how they can do that. In the meantime, buy from a used car dealer, and when you do, take the car directly to a new car dealership and change the oil. I don't care if it was changed a minute ago or an hour ago. Change the oil. And at a Toyota new car dealership, they give you what is known as a courtesy check on your car. In other words, you bought a used car, but they will give you a courtesy check to tell you all the things that's wrong with it. I don't know about your state, but here in Virginia, if you buy a car under fraudulent conditions, you can take your car back and get your money back in 48 hours. As I said, if you ask the guy, a used car dealership that has a mechanical shop, and he checked it all out, he told you, he gave you his word that everything is fine, well, and it isn't, you know what to do. So, there you have it. Buy from a used car dealer, take it directly to a new car Toyota dealership and have the oil changed immediately. Have your car checked. Anyway, to repeat what I said before, buy from a reputable used car dealership. Take your car directly to a new car dealership and have it checked out. That is, get the oil change right away. It doesn't matter if he said they changed the oil a month ago or a week ago. Get the oil changed. And then take advantage of that courtesy check of your car that Toyota dealers, new car dealerships offer. Now, if you're really interested, I'll tell you in my next installment how to really enjoy your Prius, because there are different ways to enjoy your Prius. Okay? I have one, and I'm so glad that I have one. I take my car from where I live, and I go all the way to Norfolk Botanical Garden to shoot videos. And on average, I get 59 miles per gallon because it's a plug-in Prius. Like I said, if you're interested, let me know and I'll make a sequel to this video. How's that? In the meantime, thank you so very much for watching.